Hey everybody, Mark Marino here from the Awaken Your Wellness Now blog. Welcome back to my office. I've been working hard on it. You can see the backdrop here. This is a new wood feature wall, and last week I didn't even have time for a video, but I put on a time-elapse fast video of me painting this whole room from primer to color in the background. So I welcome you back. So today I wanted to do a part 2 from last week's blog. Last week I did a written blog, and it was the power of consistency and belief. Now, I want to do the part 2 of this, the power of consistency and belief. But I want to start with belief. Now, it's the belief in yourself, the belief that you can accomplish anything that you put your mind to. But it's not that easy, is it? And there's that inner negative voice that's sometimes there. We doubt ourselves. You can have what's called imposter syndrome. Should I even be here doing this? Why do I have the right to be doing what I'm doing? I'm not good enough. I could never do something like this. I can't. I won't. I shouldn't. These are all things that plague our thoughts when we're trying to accomplish something that sometimes we don't believe we can accomplish. Now, in the written blog that I wrote last week, I wrote a quote. Susan Taylor said, "Whatever we believe about ourselves and our ability comes true for us." And no truer words are ever said, right? Because if you believe in yourself, that is the starting point for all accomplishment. That you will, come hell or high water, do what it takes to get done what you've set for yourself as a goal. But if you don't believe in yourself and you have insecurities about whether you can accomplish something, well, guess what? It's not going to come true. It's not going to come to fruition. You'll self-sabotage, or it'll seem like the world is working against you. Because the problems and the challenges that arise come towards you because you don't believe in yourself. Now, in the positive mindset loop, remember, it starts with beliefs and thoughts. If you have positive beliefs about yourself, if you believe you can do anything that you set your mind to, that will lead to positive actions. And that's where consistency comes in. See, the power of consistency only works if you believe in yourself. But on the other hand, if you don't believe in yourself, if those negative thought patterns come in, if that imposter syndrome comes in, if that doubt is there, then what happens is the consistency won't be there. Because the first time there's something that challenges you to keep consistent with the action that you know you need to reach your goal, then you'll give up on that action because you don't really believe in yourself. And so I think in last week's blog, I wrote the title, The Power of Consistency and Belief. It really should be the power of belief, and therefore consistency will follow. And now consistency can come in many forms. Let's say you're trying to improve your health and wellness, and you truly have gotten to the point where you believe that you know you can accomplish what it is that you want to set out for yourself with your health and wellness. Then you will start to do things consistently that will lead you to that goal. It may be a morning routine of exercise and eating right first thing in the morning. It may be an afternoon exercise routine. It may be reading daily. It may be meditation. It may be yoga. But if you believe in yourself and you start to do the things that you need to do consistently, then you will see results over time. So let's take exercise. Let's say you wanted to hike for 3 miles at the end of 6 months. And there was this great nature hike that you wanted to take. But right now you couldn't hike down to the end of the driveway or the next neighbor's mailbox. But you believe with every ounce of your energy, with every ounce of your soul, that you could do this hike in 6 months. Well, then what is it that you have to do consistently? At least 6 to 7 days a week. You have to start walking. Now, if you don't believe you can do it, and you start to do walking, let's say you go to the next mailbox, and then by the middle of the week you're going to the further mailbox, and then before you know it, you're going halfway around the block. Now, if you don't really believe you can do it, what's going to happen? You're going to give up pretty quick, and you're not going to stay consistent with your actions that you need to do to accomplish your goal. But on the other hand, you've now set in your mind that you're going to reach the goal of hiking 3 miles. So you go to the next mailbox, and the next day you go to the next mailbox, and then you do a half a block. And for 3 days in a row, you do a half a block and then another mailbox, a half a block and then 2 mailboxes. Before you know it, you're going around the block, and then you're going to the next block, because you're doing the things consistently that you need to do to accomplish your goal. And if you do that, within 6 months, you will be hiking 3 miles on the trail that you wanted to, if you believe in yourself. So it's the power of belief and consistency to help you reach your goals. But it starts with belief, and then comes consistency. Now, some people say you could have consistency and then you will start to believe you can do it. But I believe that you will have consistency that will strengthen your belief. So between belief and consistency is setting specific goals for yourself. Because if you have a belief that you can accomplish anything you want, now you have to decide what it is that you want and be specific about it. So if it's that hike that you want to take, then you say, I hike this 3-mile trail on this date, in this state, by doing this, this, and this. And therefore, the consistency of the habits that you need to accomplish to reach that goal will take place. On the flip side of that, if you do not believe in yourself, usually what happens is you won't set specific goals. You'll just say, well, I'd really love to hike somewhere in the next year, or I'd really love to hike somewhere in 6 months. And your body, and your brain doesn't really know what to do with that. If you said, I'd really like to go somewhere, what happens in 6 months? You're still saying the same thing. You're still saying, I'd really like to go somewhere. You need to give your brain marching orders. So it's having the belief in yourself, it's setting specific goals for what you want to accomplish, and it's the consistency of actions that you need to take to create the habits that will help you achieve the results that you want to achieve. Remember, one of my favorite sayings is, if you always do what you've always done, then you'll always be what you've always been. If you want to see different results than what you've been getting, then you have to do things differently than how you've been doing them. So let me leave you with this. You are strong and you are in control. And with the belief that you can accomplish anything that you set your mind to, and you have the desire to accomplish a specific thing, then you will take the actions that are necessary consistently over time to get the results that you want to get. Well, I hope this information helped you out. And if you're seeing this video anywhere other than my blog, go check my blog out at awakenyourwellnessnow.com/blog. Have a great day, and as always, be positive, be motivated, be focused, and be well.